Grand Rising, my beautiful souls. Thank you for coming back to my channel and tuning in. So for today's Grand Rising message, I wanted to do a little bit something different. So I wanted to see what it is that is currently blocking us from manifesting. As we all know, today is the full moon. If y'all have been following me, y'all know that today I will be doing a collective Reiki healing for everybody who wants to participate. And you have until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, so actually 12 hours, almost 12 hours exactly, right under 12 hours. To secure your spot. And all you have to do is send $11.11 to my Cash App, and I'll be able to secure you for that. And then everybody will get a private YouTube link to the sound bowl and general reading for everybody who is participating. So yeah, today I wanted to do something different. We're going to see what is currently blocking us from manifesting. As if you don't already know, the full moon is for you to celebrate, for you to manifest, and for you to release any pent up emotions or thoughts or anything like that. Okay, so today would actually be a really good day to do like burning bowl rituals. All right, spirit. And then as always, if this message resonated with y'all, please let me know in the comments. You can tip me via Cash App or buy me a coffee via the link in the description. So it's currently blocking us from manifesting. Oh. Okay, let's see. All right. So, okay. So we have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. And then for our two major cards, we have the Fool and the Star card. So what I'm getting, y'all see it? All right. I gotta like put it a certain way now because of this light I got. Okay, so with this, this is going to be the thing that's blocking us right now. This and then the Three of Wands coming in the reverse. So with the Eight of Swords, I tell y'all all this time whenever this card pops up, it's kind of like, so it's easier if I have another card to compare it to. Okay, so you can see in this one, the Eight of Swords, how the person has shoes on, right? But their feet is like going over water, which water stands for intuition. But you see how in the Star card, the person has their foot in the water, right? It's like a naked foot in the water, and the other one has a shoe over it. So like what I'm getting from this today is that y'all need to trust your intuition. That's going to be the downfall. That's going to be a lot of people's downfalls, is not trusting their intuition. Not trusting your intuition and not being ready to look forward to the new things that are coming for you. Like, I understand that, things might not be going the way that you want it right now in this second or in this moment, but just understand that things are always at play. Things are constantly changing. Things are constantly moving. And it's like I say this all the time. Change is the only constant. So once you get used to change being the only constant, you don't really have to worry about any of the other stuff that happens, because you know that, okay, well, it's not that big of a deal. It's just change, right? Change, in order for change to happen, in order for there to be movement, in order for there to be growth, there has to be, some kind of movement. And so Spirit is saying, most definitely you're going to have people who are going to be showing up in your life that I like to call soul tribe. Okay, soul tribe, soul family, that are going to be helping like fulfill like all of your five senses in a sense, as far as emotionally. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to feel like you've been around these people all your life. Either you're going to meet somebody new, or you're going to come up with a new, I want to say, idea, or like you're going to discover a new passion, and it's going to like really fulfill you. And so Spirit is saying, just hang on in there. Like, you can't expect to get all the pieces to the puzzle at once, okay? Unfortunately, life doesn't just give you the box of puzzles, you know what I mean? And then you figure it out. Like, that's not how it works. You get one piece at a time. So you get whatever it is that you need in that moment. You know what I mean? Everything that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me then. So trust in divine timing is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, stop doubting that you already are on this journey. You know what I mean? Like, you already took the first steps to the journey, like to the spiritual journey. And it's like, a lot of people think, and I know a lot of people say this all the time. They're like, spiritual journey is not all about like happiness and all this, that, and the third. And it really isn't. Like, it's really literally you just reintegrating your body, mind, and your spirit. It, like, fundamentally, it comes down to that. It's for you to integrate your body, your mind, and your spirit, because all of those things are connected. You know what I mean? Our physical body is connected to our mind is connected to our spiritual. And so Spirit saying, just chill out and take time to actually enjoy the journey of going. Like, it's called a journey for a reason. I recently saw somebody comment on something, and it was like a psychologist who was giving advice about signs of a secure partner. You know what I mean? And I guess because those were like the signs that, basically is the end point of where you want to end up at. And so I guess a lot of people were finding themselves like, oh, I don't do that, or they couldn't relate to it, basically. And they were like, well, I don't even think that this lifetime would be long enough for me to be able to get to a place where I can control my emotions and regulate myself like that. And I was like, well, that's the thing. If you keep on telling yourself that you're not going to be able to do it, you're not going to be able to do it, because you truly, in your hearts of heart, believe that you can't do it. Okay. Even if you can do it, like, you've told yourself that you couldn't do it. So now you really feel like you can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's the belief in the fact that you think that you can't do it is what drives it. And so Spirit is saying, stop making things worse in your head. Follow your intuition. Like, you have your intuition for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I always say when this card comes up, like, this person can easily be undone. Okay, they can easily undo themselves. It's not that serious. Okay, we don't see how their hands are tied behind their backs or not. So it's like, honestly, if it's just that rope and the blindfold, like, you could wiggle yourself out of that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. Get your shit together. You know what I mean? Ovary up, like Margot from The Magician says. You know what I mean? Ovary up, like, for real. And then with these other two cards, it's also reminding us that, the Fool card can go from anywhere. So this is obviously us starting on a new journey. You know what I mean? And because new beginnings can be anywhere. You know what I mean? So most definitely, like, I feel like this is going to be a new beginning for some of y'all. And it's going to be a beginning of you finding that star quality in you, that star card quality in you. You know what I mean? Because, like, the star card reminds us that, one, we're spiritual beings, you know what I mean, here having a human experience. But at the same time, you see how she's pouring out of both of her containers, one into the ground and one into the, the body of water. It's like, okay, you're pouring into other people, but who is pouring into you? I feel like, honestly, the biggest blocks right here is probably the fact that you're overworking yourself, you know what I mean? Or you're consuming so much that you're not creating. And I've seen that already this week, like 3-4 times. A lot of people have been talking about it. And it's true, though. It's like you've been consuming so much stuff that you don't even, like, you haven't gave yourself the time to create what it is that you're here to create. Okay? Because, like, at the end of the day, everybody is here for a different reason, and we do things in a different way, and can't nobody else do things exactly how we do it. And so Spirit is saying, just because you haven't seen somebody do it doesn't mean that it can't be done. You know what I mean? Like, you're meant to do that. You haven't seen anybody that looks like you doing what you do because you're supposed to be that person. Okay? And so, yeah, Spirit is just saying, like, it's okay. Like, enjoy the journey. Okay, enjoy the journey, smell the flowers, slow down. Like that's really what it is. Like some of y'all are rushing so fast, and I think it's called destination something. Destination something. And it's basically whenever you're so focused on your destination that you fail to realize the stuff that's going on in front of you. The fact that everything that you have in front of you right now, you asked for at some point in the past, right? But instead of being grateful and happy for all the stuff that you have in front of you, you're asking for more stuff, but you're not already grateful for the stuff that you have. So the universe is really saying, how can you keep on asking for more stuff if we don't even know if you really like what you got right now, for sure. You know what I mean? So Spirit is saying, just be grateful. Be grateful. So then in that sense, you're able to reap all the benefits that you're meant to reap. You know what I mean? Like I keep on telling y'all are here for a reason, okay? Y'all are here for a reason, and I'm here to help. I'm here to help in whatever way I can. So, what self-care do we need to do today? Oh, okay, this is the third time. So today, this is definitely on my list. All right. Number 1, abundance planning. Abundance planning. Okay, so I want to let y'all on a little something, okay? So, you know how like they always taught us to budget based on like how much money we make, right? And so I feel like that's limiting ourselves, because if we budget based on how much we supposedly make while things are always getting more expensive and stuff, then we're essentially limiting ourselves to that dollar amount. So I wanted to try something and do like the reverse, where it was like I write how much I want to make, right? And then I, plan what all my financials and like, what I'm going to spend each of those dollars and stuff on. And so I feel like in that sense, not only are you manifesting your abundance planning and your scripting, because it hasn't already happened yet. So try that out. Let me know how it goes. Next one's going to be make a vision board. Oh my Lord. Okay. Make a vision board. This light is a little bright, huh? Make a vision board. So if you don't already have a vision board, make a vision board, okay? And I'm not going to lie. I had to make a new vision board because I realized that my other vision board got outdated. I realized that on all of my things that I wanted to do, I had already accomplished like more than half of the stuff that was on my board. And I was like, dang, I do need to go make a new one, because like obviously the same things aren't going to keep on coming. You know what I mean? Like I remember I had asked for like an SUV. I wanted an SUV, and I wanted, what else? I wanted to be able to basically not work a 9 to 5 anymore. And both of those things it's already crossed off the list. So that's why I had to go make a new vision board. So if you already have a vision board, spruce it up or make a whole new one, because you always have to, like I always say, you always have to challenge yourself or push yourself further and make yourself uncomfortable, or the universe is going to do it for you. And if it does it for you, you're not going to like how it does it, okay? So you might as well go find something else that you haven't already done or learned or did, and just go do it before the universe comes in, throws you in some shit that ain't never happened before. All right, positive affirmations. As y'all already know, everybody who watches my stuff, that, I have affirmations at the end of all of my daily readings. So positive affirmations. Mirror work. Mirror work is super important, actually. A lot of people don't realize that speaking to yourself in the mirror, especially positively, is so good. Right? Remember when we used to be little and we used to be in the mirror, like singing in the bathroom and like all of that when we were younger? Well, that's what we need to be doing now, okay? And Spirit says dance. Get that energy moving. So especially through today, like it is 6:49 right now in Houston. And I will tell y'all this. I don't normally sweat, okay? I don't normally sweat. It is, I think, like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Houston right now?
Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
See, it's 41
Today,
degrees.
Expect a high of 58 degrees.
See, it's 41 degrees outside, and I think my house is maybe at like 72 or 73, and I never sweat. Okay, I'm normally like cold as hell because I'm little. Tell me why the last 3-4 days I've been sweating nonstop. Like just every so often, it's just like enough sweat for you to notice and be like, hey, especially if you don't ever sweat, you're like, hey, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? But it's like very, very light, not like anything heavy, but still, I'm just like, this is a very fiery, like full moon. Like it's hot. It's like making my spirit hot. I don't know how to explain it. So dance it out. Dance, get moving, get that extra energy flowing. So then that way you're not hot like me. All right, let's see. What do we need to trust our vibes about? Let's see. Spirit, let me know. What do we need to trust our vibes about? What's going on? What vibes have we been getting? Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, so it looks like y'all got a decision to make. Spirit says you need to decide and then sleep on it. Sleep on it so you can decide, okay? Because like I said, y'all always receive guidance in your dreams, whether you know it or not. It's really actually good if you go to sleep with the question in your mind. Most of the time, you actually wake up and know the answer to the question. Even if you don't remember your dream, you'll know the answer to your question, which is what you're trying to do anyways, right? Who cares if you remember the dream or not? Okay. Call on your runners. Cloak yourself in light and meditate. It's going to be a really big one, meditating. So with the call on your runners, I tell y'all this all the time. So airplanes can do great things, right? They can fly, right? They can take us from one place to another really, really fast. And so, but whenever they are on the ground, though, they need to have people to direct where the plane goes, right? Because they can't see. It's not as low as, a car, so they can't see. So they have to have these people that are like super far ahead of them. That are like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, go this way, go that way. So Spirit is saying, call on your runners. Who are the runners in your life? Who is helping guide and direct you? Okay? Because you're the plane, right? You're the plane. And you can do all these great things and you can fly and all that. But who is your runner? Who is leading you? Who is guiding you? Who are you looking up to? Okay? Spirit is saying you always have to have somebody to look up to because you're being looked up to by other people. So it's like it's only right for you to look up to somebody else so that you can see what they're doing and be like, oh, I could do that. I could do that. That is something I could do. You know what I mean? Like, and you need that inspiration because it's gonna push you to get to that point, and then you're gonna be able to go further because that person that you were, following or looking up to is now further in their life. So I guess in a way, how they say your niche or the people that your target audience or whatever are always the people who are about 3 years behind you, or that's who you were 3 years ago. You know what I mean? That will make sense to some of y'all. That will not make sense to some of the rest of y'all. Okay, it's all good. Cloak yourself in light. So with meditation, I feel like this is going to be a good time for you to do those protection spells or protection things, protection precautions that you should be doing all the time. Because I'm not going to lie, y'all. I had a nightmare a couple nights ago. It was more of like it was a good dream until the shit happened. Okay, like I was having a dream and it was showing like different aspects of me and blase blase. But then like I don't know how to explain it. It was like I was dreaming, and then I decided that I was gonna go take a nap, and then I took a nap, and then I astral projected in my dream. Okay, like so this is like kind of like what's it called? Inception kind of shit, right? And so I astral projected and I'm standing over my body that is currently sleeping, even though I'm already sleeping in real life. Okay. So I'm standing there and then a person comes in the room and I watch them walk into the room and come up to me. and touch me. And like, I guess they were trying to wake me up. But I kid you not, the moment that they touched me, it was not good. It was not good feelings, okay? It was very, very bad feelings. And it was just like a reminder for me to like, yo, you need to protect yourself. Like whatever protection stuff that you've already been doing, you need to keep on doing it, okay? Set a schedule to that shit, okay? Because I noticed like, so they say that when candles tunnel, that means that they're not working correctly. Now, I think honestly, this vessel that I have right here is a little too big and I only have one wick in it. And I think that was the problem. And so this one tunneled, but it gave me like, I guess a warning sign because that one tunneled and it's supposed to be a protection one. And this one is a protection one, but it was burning fine. So I was like, what's going on? It was messing with me. And then that dream happened. Okay. So let me tell you, when you ask for certain stuff, best believe spirit is going to give it to you. Okay. So like, if you want answers, you better be ready for the answers because sometimes you'll ask for answers in your dreams and then you'll wake up all fucking confused. Like, and then you got to think about it for the rest of the day. Like, you got to meditate on it. You got to write about it. So then that way you get the other bits and pieces that you need to piece everything together. All right. What lessons is our soul needing to learn at this time? Okay, cool. Coolio. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. How fitting for the new full moon. I keep on saying new moon, but it's a full moon. I guess every time you see the moon, it's new. That's why I'm saying that. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. This kind of ties back into the one that says envy, where it's everybody has. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. It's like I'm the same as everybody, but just with different challenges. No, I don't even feel like finding it. No. Oh, well. Yeah. Where it's saying, I'm the same as everybody else, but with just different challenges. With different challenges, yeah. Like, I guess it's easier said than done. As humans, we judge. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is, but I've learned to not really judge as much anymore and just accept things for it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. They're not a good person or a bad person. They just are what the fuck they are. Like, that's how it is when you read other people's energies. The less you judge, the more information you get out of it. It's fun being psychic. It's fun having, all the clairsenses. I understand now why they say gifts are like a blessing and a curse. Because sometimes, like, especially if I'm out in public, like, I don't want to hear nobody's damn conversation for real. Even though I'm a nosy person, But some people don't carry their emotions or energy very well. And, like, in turn, it sticks onto people like me. And then, I get to listen to people's repressed thoughts and emotions. And it's like, can y'all deal with your fucking shit instead of trying to, like, project it out of your own body? Especially in traffic. Ugh. Traffic is the worst, probably. People are coming home from work and they're so angry about their day. Ooh. All right, let's see. Let's see what affirmations. You know what? I'm going to do some more because, I love these affirmations. Why not? Why not do a whole bunch, right? Today's the full moon. Might as well. Might as well. Okay. All right. This first one is powerful already. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights, and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. First step is always to be willing to change and to grow, right? I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. Hold on, let me read that again. I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. That is powerful. That is really powerful. Okay? That is really powerful. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Boundaries. Boundaries, okay? Boundaries. Set your boundaries, y'all. Because I will tell y'all this. Spirit has been pushing me, especially to tighten up on my boundaries, because as much of an asshole that I could be sometimes, I guess I have a weak spot for people I know personally. So people who I know personally, since I started this spiritual journey, whenever they reach out to me and stuff and ask me for help, I'm willing to help them and stuff. And I remember I had somebody who reached out to me. And the thing was, Spirit told me, my intuition told me just to send them my website link and said, this is where you can book my readings. But because it was somebody I used to go to school with or somebody I used to know, I told them my price list, you know what I mean? And because I told them my price list, they basically told me like, oh, you wild, like, you know what I mean? Like you wild for the prices you charge or whatever. But this was my thing. My thing was, I was like, damn, I should have listened to my intuition, because now I wouldn't have been upset. You know what I mean? Like I got upset. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a human being. You know what I mean? I got salty. I was like, first of all, you don't validate my worth. You know what I'm saying? I was like, first of all, like, and I just replied like, nah, I know my worth and I know my gifts. You know what I'm saying? I know my abilities. So I'm not gonna like, dumb myself down or make myself smaller to fit in your world. Like you came to me, baby. You came to me looking for something. You know what I'm saying? If you can't respect me enough to pay what I'm asking for because I know my worth, then I don't need you around me anyways. And so Spirit is really saying like, y'all need to put your boundaries up, okay? Put your boundaries up, and don't think that, because it's something that you struggle with, that it's not something you can improve on, okay? Because best believe I've been on the spiritual journey for a little while, and I still have problem with boundaries sometimes, especially with people, like I said, who are close to me or people that I know, especially with my family. I feel like mostly with my family because of things that happened this last year. So it's like I feel bad, or I feel like I need to be there for them and stuff. And sometimes it's like the star card, like you're there for everybody else, but who the fuck is there for you? You know what I'm saying? Who is there for you? You got to be there for you, baby, before you can be there for anybody else. You got to be there for you. Anyways, back to these affirmations. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. The sun is coming up, y'all, so I'm like, if I'm twitching and stuff, like I'm fighting the urge to yawn, okay? Because I can see it coming up over there, and I'm like, every time the light gets brighter outside, I yawn, so I'm like, or it gets darker, either one. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. That's why I tell you all the time, like most of the time, the reason why you have regret and stuff is because you didn't listen to your intuition. So it's like if you have like an inkling of something, just follow it. Even if it's little inkling, like that's what it is. That's what your intuition is. It's not going to be something that's going to be in your brain like, hey, do this, and then like, pull you this way. No, it's just going to be like a gentle, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like it's just going to tap you real quick. My work is deeply fulfilling. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to hold on, let me reread that. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes the handwriting and stuff, like the way they wrote it on here, throws me off. But yes, yes, my work is deeply fulfilling. And if your work is not deeply fulfilling, book a reading with me and let's get down to the bottom of it. Let's talk. Let's get down to the bottom of it, okay? I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to stay whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Mm. I express my creativity. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creative, see, them yawns are coming. Oh, my creativity is always in demand. I'm gonna read that again. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Mm, yes, always. Okay, because what? Because ain't nobody else like me. All right, all right. As always, if that message resonated with y'all, any parts of the message resonate with y'all, please let me know in the comments. If you want to dive deeper, you can book a private reading with me via the link in the description. Other than that, can't wait to see y'all tonight for the sound bath and general reading for the full moon. I am giving away 2 spots to 2 people in need of a candle Reiki. So I'm going to be, giving away 2 spots. So if you are in need of some healing, please visit my Instagram and, put your name into the little story question box. So then that way, I can know and I can pick somebody. I'll probably pick somebody an hour before the cutoff. So around 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope this reading was helpful, and I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Bye. Love you.